I think I found today really interesting. I think what was clear to see from the audience was the passion there is around local mental health services, and I think as a provider, along with our commissioners and our statutory colleagues, we've really got to match that passion and make sure that whatever solutions we come up with is something that we've agreed and developed together.
I think today's been a really good introduction to what Deciding Together is all about. Really, it's taken 15 months of talking and conversations with the public to get to this point, and it's good to see that that's reflected in the scenarios. The really important thing now is for people to really give their views, share what they think about what's going on, and make sure that the CCG can take that into account when they're making the final decision.
Part of my role is to lead mental health services commissioning across Newcastle and Gateshead. Great today to be able to share with you an event we've launched around the consultation on future configuration of mental health services. We've heard from lots of people in the audience around views and comments, around concerns, around opportunities that exist in terms of this consultation process. We're very keen to hear from as many people as possible their views and comments, how we can improve mental health services, the experience of people accessing those services, and the need to provide services which are joined up and working across a whole system seems to come across as a big, strong message from today. It is important that you use the opportunity now to influence these services and to help us to provide and commission future services that are much more effective, more responsive, and enabling people to have the care in the right place at the right time.
Hello, my name's Edward Dean, and I'm from an organisation called Anxious Minds. We provide low-level support for people with mental health issues such as anxiety and depression. Today we've had the opportunity of coming to the first meeting of the Deciding Together group that is looking at the way in which mental health is going to be supported in the future. It's good to have that opportunity to get our points across and to share our points of views.
As a doctor, what is important to me is what's best for the patients and their carers I care for. What I've heard from today's process, Deciding Together, is that the decisions so far have been put the patient at the centre of this, and I'm positive that future decisions will continue to achieve this aim.
I'm really pleased that we've got the consultation started today, the consultation Deciding Together. This is all about how we provide the right services at the right time, the best pathways of care for people, and it's going to involve some really difficult discussions. It's going to involve some real challenges for us. And I think what we saw today is the start of a really good conversation, and that's what it's about. And over the next 3 months, I think that we'll all learn more about what we need to do. We'll all learn more about each other's perspectives, and out of that I'm hoping that we'll be able to get to a really good decision for the people of Newcastle and Gateshead. So I think it's a good start. I think there's much more of that to come, and I'm really looking forward to the next 3 months so we can work towards getting a really good answer for people with mental health needs, users, carers across Newcastle and Gateshead.
I was real pleased to get the launch off today. I think that the general kind of explanations of what it's all about has been very good, and I think that the participation from both Gateshead carers, service users, and members of the public, as well as people who work in mental health, was excellent, and the questions they asked I thought were questions that will be good for everybody to take account of.
Hearing from people who have worked in mental health care or in social care is only one point of view, and we need to hear from you, from people who have experience of living with mental health issues, or from someone close to you that you have cared for who has had mental health concerns. And also we need to hear from people who haven't got those experiences but are interested in how the very best healthcare can be delivered. We need your help. We need to hear from all of you, because if we understand what matters most to you, if we understand what concerns you have, then we will be able to make better decisions about how we grow our investment in community services and yet still provide the highest quality of specialised mental health care that we can.